Overthinkers. I am breathing through my nose right now. Super normal. Not even thinking about it. And I bet, until I just said that, you were not thinking about it either. Unless you're sick right now. And in that case, I probably made it way worse. Sorry for that. But while I was realizing that I could breathe, and that I'm really grateful right now that I can do that, I realized I may do that with so much things in my life. You know, I grew up in Germany, and for a long time I lived in like a small town. Super typical, probably all over the world. Nothing much going on. You kind of see the same people all the time somehow, and everything closes early. So whenever I wanted to do something with my friends, we went somewhere else. And when I went to Mexico for the first time, visiting my wife, and she showed me around her hometown, I was super amazed by everything. Everything was new. The houses looked different. There were different plants, different people. It was a whole new experience. And she was always like super, like she couldn't really understand. And like, why are you taking pictures of this? There's so many more beautiful places in Mexico we should go that are actually cool. This is not special. And I did the exact same thing when she visited my hometown for the first time. She took pictures of just a house I walked by my whole childhood. And I realized in that moment also, oh yeah, that house is actually kind of cool. And I started to notice things I took for granted my whole life. The thing is, we all do this. My brain is particularly weird. I know that. That's a thing. I mean, you've seen videos of mine. You know that. But in this case, we all the same. It's level. We all the same. And what's happening is called, let me see, hedonic adaptation. That's our brain always seeking like a base level. Something super cool positive happens, we feel great. It spikes. But after a while, it goes back to base level. Something really, really bad happens as a spike down in our mood, in our brain, like feeling wise. After a while, levels out again. Sometimes it happens faster, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but it always wants this base level. And that's why the cool new job, you always want it and you got it. It's super flashy, it's cool, you earn more money, you have the corner office, whatever it looks like. And for the first couple of times, for the first time, like months, whatever, you feel excited, it's cool, everything's new. But after a while, it's just a Tuesday. You're stuck in traffic, you have coworkers that are annoying, and you have a meeting with them that day. It becomes your new normal. It's just nothing special anymore. Or you get a new phone. That's such a cool feeling. Like you peeling off the plastic. Oof, best feeling ever. You greet it with hello in all different languages. You're setting it up. You're amazed by the new camera because that's kind of the only thing at this point that's changed. But you're excited. You have a new thing to play with. And after a while, it's just a thing you have in your pocket or your bag, and you pull out when you want to Google how to be more happy or look for directions. It became a part of your everyday life. Or let's go back to our breathing and look at health. One day, everything is normal. You can walk, your back doesn't hurt, you can digest everything. But one day it doesn't work anymore. playing basketball, suddenly your knee hurts, or you're sitting slightly wrong and your back hurts, or you can't eat 3 hot dogs in a row anymore without a severe heartburn. And you think about that and like, oh, now that it really hurts, I noticed how I wish it would not hurt. I wish I would take more granted when everything functioned normal. That sounds very pessimistic. I know that. But it doesn't have to. Because you can delay the coming back to equilibrium, or you can bump it up in between. And how you do that? With gratitude, with mindfulness. And I know how that sounds. That sounds like just the generic wellness bullshit. But it actually works. It can delay the coming back to the normal, coming back to feeling like everyday life. Or it can remind you how cool some of these things you have are, or how cool your life is, how special moments are, or how wonderful it is that you can breathe through your nose right now. Our brains want to worry. They want to find bad things. That's how it's programmed. That's how we survived. Don't be too hard on your brain. Don't be too hard on yourself. But maybe, just maybe, be really grateful right now that you can breathe through your nose. And with that, I let you out in the world. Be more grateful. Practice it. It's really worth it. Take care and see you next time.